So a review of the Akai MPKMiniplus. It's an evolution of the Akai MPK Mini range, and the plus bit is the fact it's now got a sequencer, and it's also got some onboard I/O at the back. So at the back you've got MIDI DIN, in and out, clock, in and out, CV, gate, modulation, gate, mod. Sustain pedal input as well, and USB MIDI in and out as standard. On the front you've got 37 keys, you've got transport, you've got encoders, you've got an LCD control which takes into your settings, got a set of config, scale buttons, etc. here, you've got some pads, you've got joystick, ooh, and then you've got pitch and modulation. As you can see, whenever you change the parameter, it comes up on the LCD screen. So the plus bit obviously is the sequencer. So the sequencer works in two different ways. The first bit is that it controls key sequencer, and it's also got what they call a drum sequencer. So if you press the shift button and the octave up, you will enter the drum sequencer. On the LCD display, it asks you for time division, steps, length, all the usual stuff, whether you want to do live or whether or not. In this case we're going to do some sequencing, so there we go. So now it's in that mode. So now the pad banks now correspond to the beats, we'll now play that. Sound alright? So we're now going to the keys. Do that, shift and octave down, and we're now in the programming mode for there. Now I'm going to take an octave down. I think it's going to be a bit jarry. Let's see, we're live programming as we go. So, as you can see, pretty good that. The fact you've got two voices, you can work over things, you can play with your modulations. And if you want to now, what we can do is we can do some transposing of the keys by putting the transpose on here on the controls. And so now, here's the one problem that I've found with it so far. I can't find out how you save in the multiple sequence bays like you would do on an Arturia key step. So ideally you'd go to shift save, but this is asking you to save MIDI settings, so I'll save them to where I've been to on this one, which looks to be settings 2 there on it. But what I prefer is, I prefer it so that I can save the sequences as I'm building them. So on a key step, obviously you have your turn, so for your 8 bays, 64 steps per each bay, and that would be better, or some functionality which can do that. It may be there somewhere in it, and I may be wrong, but until then, I think for somebody who's trying to play live, or trying to like build things without a door, this just isn't quite there yet.